Hey everybody, we're back. If you're new, thanks for joining us. I'm Shannon. Coco is with Daddy. Click that subscribe button, please. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. Y'all, today we are getting a laser treatment. We are actually at the spa right now. I'm sitting with the numbing cream on. I'm going to take you through the whole process. Well, hopefully she'll let me film what she's doing. This is all of the stuff that they have set out right now. But I'm going to take you through the healing process and everything, before and after pictures and all of that. I will say I have a pretty good skincare routine going right now. So I don't think I have major issues, some dark spots and things like that I would love to not see. But generally speaking, I think I've come up with a skincare routine that has really helped my skin to look a lot better. I'm hoping this just boosts that. Anyway, we have probably 10 more minutes to wait while this cream sets in, and then she'll come in and she'll get started, and hopefully I can have her explain the process and everything to you also. I feel like it's important for especially people of color to understand the different type of laser treatments that may work for us and may not work for us, because I did get an IPL that I feel personally did not work well for me. Some people say no, do not do that on your skin tone. Some people say it's perfectly fine. But today we're just gonna go over this one. I'll link the IPL video below for you. Okay, y'all, this is Polly. She is going to explain the machine, what it does, and the difference between the IPL and this treatment.
The IPL or BBL, which is what you've had before, targets just pigment in the skin. Reds, browns, any kind of dyschromia to even out skin tone. With this machine, this is the LaseMD. This is a mild resurfacing laser treatment. It's not super aggressive, very safe. It delivers heat deeper down to the tissue. For collagen stimulation. It improves texture, improves pigment, and again, overall improvement of skin tone and texture. Little downtime, wonderful treatment.
Less downtime than the IPL?
IPL, you shouldn't have significant downtime at all. With IPL, typically, dark spots are first going to get a little darker, then they're going to slough off. With the Lase, you're going to be a little red for a day or two, depending on the settings we use, but generally it's not bad at all. You are going to have a little sandpaper-like texture to the skin for a few days. That's going to slough off as you moisturize and wash your face with gentle cleansers and just use your sun protection. After
doing this, can I use like my nighttime routine, hyaluronic serums, retinols, things like that?
I want you to wait until at least a week.
Okay.
I want your skin to totally heal. Wait until that sloughing has all come off, and then you can resume your normal regimen. While you're healing, afterward, I just want you to use gentle cleanser, and then you're going to use moisturizer, just plain gentle. I love Cetaphil, CeraVe.
I have both of those.
Perfect.
With SPF.
Perfect. And then in addition, you're going to need your sunscreen every day, even if you don't leave the house.
Okay, gotcha. I'm ready to get started. That's an unattractive angle. So we just cleaned, well, not we, she just cleaned my face. We're going to put the goggles on and get started.
I'm going to start on your forehead.
Okay.
And you'll feel, a little warm, prickly, but it's going to be pretty quick.
Okay.
And then when we're done, I'm going to put a nice soothing, cooling hyaluronic acid hydrating mask on you.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
This does not hurt. I don't feel anything. I mean, I feel some pressure.
Yeah.
That's it?
Not too bad.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to do passes this way, and then I'm going to go the other direction and do one more pass.
Okay. I was really scared. But this is not...
Not bad.
No. Okay.
You'll feel, as it might keep going.
Maybe a little pricklies.
Yeah.
What are those things called? Like a derma roller?
These are just rollers in the laser.
Yeah, no, but it feels like something kind of like that if
like
if the needles were longer than like the one you would buy at a store. Okay. Why do you use a numbing cream with this and not with an IPL?
Because IPL should never be so painful that you need numbing.
Okay.
Also, topical numbing for IPL can, you know, reduce the treatment's efficacy.
Okay.
We need your feedback for IPL to tell us if it's too intense or the energy is too high. With
that
this
makes
one,
sense.
with no numbing, it is definitely a lot more spicy.
I imagine, because I can feel it, and I feel like my forehead is getting warm, but I don't feel like the IPL where I felt like burning zaps. Okay, so we are doing the cooling mask now.
Yes. And how does your skin feel right now?
It feels okay. It feels warm.
Yes.
But it doesn't feel like burning. It feels like maybe a light sunburn, although I haven't had many sunburns in my life. It feels like I had gone to the beach, and then when I went home, I took my shower and scrubbed with a loofah, and I was like, oh, what's that?
Yes.
That's what it feels like.
So right now, this is a hyaluronic cooling mask. And you're going to look funny for a second. And it's made out of like a hydrogel material, so it stays nice and cool.
It feels good, actually.
Yeah, so it delivers moisturizing, you know, hydration with the hyaluronic acid, and then that cooling, soothing relief.
All in all, I'd say this experience is much better, less painful, and a little bit more friendly. I'd say a little more friendly. We're friends now. We're friends now.
Besties.
Okay, y'all, it is 8:04 according to the Google Home. The appointment was at 11:12. She finished at about 12:30. So we've had almost 8 hours, 7.5 hours from beginning to end of the process. I'm just checking in before I put the girls to sleep and I go and shower. She did tell me not to wash my face. So when I get in the shower, I'm not going to wash my face, which I really don't like doing. I'm very oily on top of everything that she had put on my face afterwards. So I would honestly love to wash my face, but she told me not to, so I'm not. I'm going to wash my face tomorrow morning. She did give me a sample SPF to try, so I'm going to try my normal moisturizer and then the SPF in the morning. Nothing other than that, but I'll give you a close-up really quick of what my face looks like. So this is what my face looks like. I will say my pores look a lot bigger. On the ride home, my face was burning, but it was more so along the lines of what I would imagine a real sunburn to be. I've never had a real sunburn, but I feel like what I felt on the way home would have been like a real sunburn. It was very minimal amount of pain, especially compared to my IPL. This was nothing at all. I do obviously see the redness in here and then just really oily skin. I felt a little bit itchy up here and I went to scratch and that did not feel well, so I wouldn't recommend scratching or touching your face. Coco's doing some stuff over here, y'all. I'm sorry, and if you missed her in the first part of the video, she will be here from now on, so don't worry, because Coco, the co-host, is always loved. Thumbs up, Coco? Thumbs up. Yep, thumbs up. But I just wanted to check in. I will check in tomorrow. I know eventually we should see some dark spots coming in and some flaking, almost like coffee grounds, but very thin like sand. I do have a bump right here. You probably can't see it with everything that's happening with my skin right now, but it has been there, just kind of a raised bump that you can't, honestly, you can't pop it or anything, but it's been there for not a year, but it's been there for months. She did do a zap, an extra zap there, so hopefully that will, it's right here. It's right here. Hopefully that will go away. I'm not sure. We're not 100% sure what that is. I would need to see a dermatologist for that. But I'm going to keep you updated for the next few days. You know, check in every day so we can see the progress. And we'll probably continue to do this for at least a week or until I feel like it's healed enough for me to show y'all. Okay, y'all, it is day 2. It is 7:37, so almost 24 hours since the last time I checked in. What I will say I noticed is, I'm going to try to get close. I don't know if you can tell. After I wash my face and I use my moisturizer, the bumps go away. So, rewind. So last night while I was sleeping, I would feel like my forehead was itchy and I would kind of scratch it and then I'd wake up and I'd realize what I was doing because once I scratched or rubbed, it would hurt. And I would stop doing it, but when I got up in the morning, I realized it was like, there was almost like a rash on my forehead only. When I brought it up to my husband after he came home from work today, he said it looked like that last night. I guess I just didn't notice it, thank you, because I didn't do my normal skincare routine, so I guess that's why I didn't notice it. When I woke up this morning, I used my squalene cleanser, and then I used my natural moisturizing factor, and then I also used an SPF, and I feel like after I did that, the redness and the size of the bumps all over my face went down significantly. You can kind of see it, but it's not noticeable. The rest of my face feels as to be expected. It feels textured, not like sandpaper, but like 10% of sandpaper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel texture there where I normally wouldn't, but it's not super noticeable. I feel like I see some like little black spots where my pores are, which are probably not noticeable to y'all, but I see them in person with lighting and everything. It changes the whole setup of like what you see and what I actually see in the mirror. So all in through here, I see little spots, and you can kind of see it also, all in through here also. And then just on my nose and everywhere else, I have that too. But here I had a breakout. The nice thing is that Polly actually messaged me today and asked me how everything was going and if I had any concerns. And I told her, you know, about the little breakout there. And she said I could use some cortisone cream, but just keep doing what I was doing and everything should be fine. So generally speaking, I am happy with the results right now. I don't feel like I will have an issue like I had with the IPL if I'm looking in my mirror right here. These are the two products that I've been using in addition to an SPF. I did get them out of this set here. I got this set from Ulta. I really love it. This is actually my second set. I loved the first set so much. I had a gift card, so I figured I would just spend the gift card on a second set because I knew I would use it. It's from The Ordinary. It's the Balance set, but you get both of these. You get a squalene cleanser, and then you also get natural moisturizing factor. It's a moisturizer, and then in addition to that, you get a niacinamide, which is something I've been super interested in, and you also get a salicylic acid mask, which, y'all, the mask is amazing. I put it on my husband. He was like, oh my God, my skin feels so soft. I won't be using those things right now. She did tell me to wait a week before I did. I just wanted to check in and show y'all what we have going on now. I honestly feel like this is good for somebody who is my skin tone and maybe darker. I don't want to say yes, darker, but my skin tone for sure. This is much better than an IPL. I'm at least level 4 in the Fitzpatrick scale, which I knew nothing about in the past. I learned about that after my IPL. So I want to say, like, all laser treatments are not, I don't think, are good for all skin tones. It depends on the person doing them, the device, the settings, everything like that. I will say I feel like Polly did an amazing job with me, and I'm really happy to see how it turns out. I'll continue to check in for at least the next week, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, y'all, I'm checking in on my phone in front of a window so there's natural lighting. So the lighting in the makeup room, it can distort the way your skin actually looks. This will give you a more realistic view of it. It's not nighttime, obviously, because the sun is out. It's about 1:30. I had it done on Tuesday. Today is Thursday. So you can kind of see that the rash is not as bad as it was. You can also, can you see the dark spots in there? That's the way I feel like the IPL I got should have been. The skin feels textured, but not as textured as yesterday because I have been moisturizing, but you can see this here. I haven't touched it or like tried to rub it off or anything. I noticed it when I washed my face this morning and over here too, but it wasn't as peeled off. And I feel like throughout the day and the next few days, this will definitely, you know, peel and become bigger, and just that layer of skin is going to come off. But I wanted to check in earlier than I've been checking in just so that I could show you what it looks like with natural lighting and not all the artificial lighting, because artificial lighting really does make your skin look a lot better, and so you wouldn't really be able to tell, but you can see these spots in here and on my nose. You can kind of see them, and then this, I've got a lot of stuff going on, but just checking in. I'll check in with y'all tomorrow. Okay, so it is Saturday. Had it done on Tuesday. Just a reminder, if you're wondering where Coco is, I just finished taking my shower. I put the girls to sleep after I take my shower. It's 9 o'clock at night right now, and I am doing my check-in. I didn't check in yesterday because I really didn't see much change, but looking at my skin today, I am seeing some changes. Yesterday, y'all saw it was peeling over here and in here. Yesterday, it peeled a little in here too, and then that was pretty much it. I will say today, the texture is definitely going away. It feels significantly smoother. The peeling isn't as bad. A little bit of peeling in here, but not anything significant. In addition to the Ordinary set, I have also been using this. It is a black rice cleanser. It is very gentle on the skin, so I do love to use this. And then tonight I'm actually using this. This is actually from the same set, so I got this from STYLEVANA. I also have a discount code for them. Put it up here somewhere or down here somewhere, but I'll link everything below. This I really like as a gentle cleanser, and it actually works really well, but this is, I would say, one of my faves because it's very moisturizing. It's a black rice oil, and honestly I feel like my skin has been very tight and not dry, but almost has a dry feeling, so I feel like the oil is a little bit better than the lotion that comes in this set, or the face moisturizer that comes in this set, at least for at nighttime, where I don't mind if my skin looks oily. Honestly, it doesn't look oily right now, but it does feel very moisturized and hydrated. I do think with this type of treatment you would need to do, as they always recommend, multiple sessions, at least 3 to 4 sessions. I think this is $200 something for LaseMD, and I'm not mad at what I'm seeing here. I've contemplated on scheduling the next session, but I don't know if I'm going to. Y'all, I have one earring in and one. This earring was irritating me because it's not the same as this. Anyway, I just randomly noticed that. But I've contemplated on it. I want to wait. You know, it's only been a few days. I want to wait a week and a half before I decide on whether or not I want to spend. You know, this is a lot of money to do multiple sessions, but I do feel like my skin received this treatment well. I feel like my skin received this treatment well. I feel like the IPL did not work for me. I don't know if it was just a malfunction or like a crazy thing that happened with me. I feel like this works for me, but I do feel like I would have to go in multiple times to see the results that I truly want to see, because I have, like, I don't know if you can tell, but I have dark spots here, here. These are dark spots that I've just always had, right in here or here. Not always had, but after being pregnant, my hormones changed and I got a lot of dark spots. So here, like, let's keep going with it. But I feel like if I did multiple treatments, those would be gone. So I am, you know, I am contemplating on whether or not that's a large chunk of change. Is it worth it to have the type of skin that I would love to have? I don't know. I guess we'll keep tracking it and we'll see. Okay, y'all, it's been a week and a couple of days since I had the treatment. Let's go over my overall thoughts, before and after pictures, and just whether or not this is worth the amount of money that it costs. So generally speaking, I would say this treatment, I don't see major differences. I think this is honestly something that if you had it done 3 or 4 times, you would see good progress. You would see your skin looking pretty good. Initially, and when I look at my before and after pictures, I really don't see a difference. If I'm being honest here, this facial treatment cost $200+. And what I noticed, because obviously if you look at yourself, like you get there in the mirror and you're looking, you can see the differences, right? So if I'm looking in my mirror here, my pores do look smaller. In here, I generally have big pores, and on my nose, I have a lot of pores. The pores in here are a little bit smaller. The pores on my nose are smaller. Other than that, I don't really see a difference. So would I say that this is worth it? I think it's situational depending on your income and what you decide to spend your money on, because economics, right? We all like different things. We spend our money on different things, and that's what keeps our economy going. But would I spend, say, it's $200 something a treatment? Would I spend the money to get 3 more treatments? I would not, because that's a lot of money. Do I think that my skin would look better after 4 treatments? I definitely think it would. If Revive wants to give me some more treatments for free, definitely would take them. I think that Polly did an amazing job. She checked on me the next day. The flaking that I had around my face, here's a picture of it, was minimal. It didn't last long. And then the rash that I had on my forehead, picture of a close-up there, I feel like that was probably just a reaction that my skin had because I only had the issue on my forehead and not the rest of my face, which was kind of weird, but didn't last and wasn't a big deal. I think that this treatment is good because there's very little downtime, and if you have the money or you're willing to spend the money to get multiple treatments, you will see the results that you want. I genuinely do believe that. In general, I feel like I'm not going to say it's worth it or it's not worth it because, like I said, it's all situational on what you want to spend your money on, because $200 something is a lot of money. At least to me, that's a lot of money. Looking at my skin, I'd say my skin does look good. It's glowy. It is a lot more bright than it was in the past. But before I had this treatment done, I had started a pretty good skincare routine that I think helped this a lot. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into some before and after pictures. And I feel like with this, if you look at it, you don't really see much of a difference. I feel like the picture doesn't capture the difference that I see. And oftentimes I feel like when I'm doing something, when I'm trying out a product, I normally don't notice the difference until I look at the before and after pictures. And with this, I feel like it's the opposite, because looking at my skin, I feel like it is more glowy. It does have a more dewy, fresh appearance to it. My pores are definitely smaller. I feel like the pictures just don't do the treatment justice. I mean, in here, and it's probably hard for you to tell, especially with the lighting and everything, but in here, generally, I had pretty big pores, and I can tell they are significantly smaller than what they had been in the past. So I'm really happy about that. And in here, also, significantly smaller. In here also, and even my nose, the pores on my nose are just so small now. So for those reasons, I definitely love the treatment. The small amount of downtime, amazing. So like I said, I'm not going to say this is good or bad. I liked it, but I financially would not spend that much money regularly. Like I said, Revive, if you want to offer me some more treatments, we're not moving like I thought we were. I could actually come in to do them and we could see a full before and after. But even then, y'all, because y'all know I'm super cheap. Like I'm a TJ Maxx fashionista or whatever. Like, that's a lot of money to spend. But do the results make it worth it? Maybe after 4 treatments it really would, because I do have hyperpigmentation, I have dark spots, large pores, I have raised spots here. Remember I had said that she zapped this little bump that you can't even tell is there, but I can because it's my face. She zapped it. It's actually significantly smaller than it was before the treatment, which is amazing to me. I wonder what would happen if she zapped it a few more times. It might be gone, but who knows. Anyway, y'all, we're going to end this video now. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, click the bell, and all those good things. Bye.